On the Pioneer Vision Weekly Report for baseball, we're going to do it a little bit differently. First, we're going to have an offensive report, and then we're going to cut to our new man on camera, J.J. Edwards, for a defensive report. Offensively, though, Steve Tedesco has been doing the job in the leadoff spot, having a great year among the league leaders in hits and stolen bases, and among the league leaders, most importantly, in runs scored. How much do you embrace that role at the top of the lineup?
I embrace it a whole lot. I think, it's a job that I have had since my freshman year. Besides last year, coming in and my job is to get on base and score as many runs as possible, and it seems when I go that the team goes. So
it's what's amazing, and we go back to the Las Vegas trip. You only get to lead off the game once, but every time you lead off the game, it seems you lead off by getting on, whether it's a single or a walk. What's the mentality going into that first pitch of the game?
Just to stay aggressive. A lot of pitchers like to come out first pitch of the game and throw it right down the middle, thinking you're not going to swing, and that's got to be the pitch that you're ready for. So just be aggressive every at bat, but definitely that first one of the game.
All right, so you set the table for the lineup, but right now it seems like 1 through 9, it's really good. You're getting production from MJ Schifano in the 9 spot. Of course, he had the cycle a couple weeks ago. Connor McAvoy and Derek Horn have settled in nicely at the bottom of the lineup and are contributing. Hunter Phillips doing the job behind you in the 2 spot. And, of course, the big boys in the middle knocking in the runs. So what is working for your lineup right now, and why has it been so successful? Everyone seemed to have so much confidence.
I think playing a lot of tougher opponents at the beginning of the season has helped us. Feeling like any pitcher that we face on any given day, we're going to be tough outs 1 through 9. It took a while for some of us to get going, but now that we are, we're a tough out 1 through 9, and we'll look to continue that through conference.
All right, so let's look at the team. Personally, though, it's amazing that I haven't talked to who will end up being probably one of the biggest athletes at Sacred Heart in their history, but going with football and baseball. 17 runs shy of setting the all-time runs record. I'm not sure if you knew that, after setting 11 receiving records with a football team. Just kind of reflect on your time here at Sacred Heart and your ability now, after exhausting your eligibility in football, to really just focus on baseball in this your graduate senior year.
Well, baseball has always been the sport that I love the most. Football, I had a wonderful time playing here 4 years. Was blessed enough to be healthy all 4 years and play through my eligibility. To concentrate on baseball now is a real treat, something I wanted to do, something I want to continue to do past college. And, it's just been, I've had a wonderful time, and, can't wait for the end of this season.
All right, that's Steve Tedesco leading it off for us, not only in the lineup but on the report. Let's kick it now to J.J. Edwards for a look at the defense.
All right, thank you, Randall. I am here with Sacred Heart middle infielder John Murphy, and we're going to talk about the defense side of the game. John, biggest improvement from last year is the fact that your defense is a mainstay in the middle of the infield. Can you kind of talk about the biggest improvement for you and how you kind of evolved in your shortstop play for the Pioneers?
Well, the biggest improvement I'd say is just attacking the ball, just got to charge it. Last year I kind of sat back and waited for it, but overall probably the best thing I've done is get my head out of the play, when I make an error, just shake it off, go do what I can do for the team.
As the new pitching staff and new guys out there, does the tempo of defense and the pitchers kind of getting in the rhythm kind of help you out as a defender in the middle infield?
Yeah, once they get in the rhythm, you're definitely more fluent. Your body's more warm. It's like when a pitcher's taking their time, you're kind of on your heels. You're not loose. You're not staying in the game, so it's much easier with, especially someone like Lanigan. He really keeps the game going, throwing strikes, gets you ready for every pitch.
And on a different note, playing baseball in the Northeast, the Sacred Heart Pioneers have not been on a practice field, a baseball field midweek at all. Is that a different approach, a different mindset going into a game, knowing, I haven't been on a field all week and now I'm ready to play a game? Is that a different approach you take?
Of course it's a different approach because you're going from turf, we're going on the court, and then I got to come in there and I got to play on dirt, which it's kind of tough, I'd say, but I've been doing it for, 15 years or so I just got to get my reps before the game in the dirt and feel it out.
And, we are the defensive segment, but we're going to tie a little offense in here as well. Starting off the year a little rough, does the defense and the tempo and everything, how do you incorporate everything into your game to kind of get you out of the gutter when you're going down and get you back on top above that Mendoza line and work your way to 300?
It's more about what you can do for the team at this point. Say I make an out, Hitting, I got to come back and make a big play in the field. There's been a few instances where coach has called me into sack bunt here and there, and just do what I got to do for the team.
All right. And that is the defensive side of Pioneer Vision. From Randall, I am JJ. Have a good one. Peace and love.